Let's visit the Metaverse. Bloktopia, a virtual world built in a skyscraper with a cyberpunk vibe. Remark, a platform with nested NFTs being sent across different blockchains. The Sandbox, a place to build and monetize your gaming experience. Vulcan Forged, a game studio that specializes in NFT games and rewards players with play-to-earn mechanics. These are 4 projects developing their own metaverse, and I'll teach you what they are, what they do, and how to participate in them. This is part of Kucoin's Explore Crypto Sectors series, and this is the Metaverse sector. This video's goal is to teach you about the Metaverse in simple terms. However, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. It is not financial advice, and you need to do your own research to the point where you can form your own opinion before investing. And when you are ready to invest, these coins and many more are available on Kucoin. If you'd like to sign up, there is a referral link in the description to get 20% off on your trades. This is a video you don't want to miss, so be sure to stick around until the end. And if you see anything you like, feel free to hit that like button and let us know in the comments what you think. Now, let's get started. What is the Metaverse? I'm sure you've heard that term tossed around, and I'm just going to give you the simple answer. It is a digital interactive world that is replacing what we do in the physical world. So in the physical world, we would go to a store, we would buy a pair of shoes, and then we could inspect it, we can interact with it, and then we would take it home. Right now, on the regular internet, that's replaced with a web page, and we just make a few clicks and it's shipped home to us. Now, with a Metaverse, it aims to bring back that physical world experience digitally. So your digital avatar would go to a store, it would look in the shoe section, you'd be able to inspect the shoes digitally, and then you'd be able to order it and it would be shipped to you. Now, that was probably the best explanation of a metaverse, but depending on what type of metaverse you use, your experience may be very different. A lot of these metaverses at the moment are in development, so it's kind of a race to see who gets there first. Now, if that was helpful, feel free to hit that like button and let me know in the comments what you think would be the #1 metaverse of this year. Why should you care about the metaverse? During the pandemic, a majority of companies had to rethink how to operate with work from home. This resulted in less face-to-face connections between businesses and employees. Similarly, schools needed ways to teach students in a virtual environment. This and more has accelerated companies to develop in the metaverse so we can communicate deeper in a virtual world, just as we would in the real world. To see why the metaverse is a big deal, look no further than huge companies like Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, and Epic Games. They are working on infrastructure, environments, and more to prepare for the metaverse. Oh, and let's not forget Facebook, who recently changed their name to Meta Platforms, or just Meta. In short, a lot of big players are betting big on the metaverse, so it's probably a good idea to know what's happening in this space. With all that in mind, let's take a look at our first project, #1, Bloktopia, coin name BLOK. Picture this, Cyberpunk 2077 meets crypto, social media influencers, and NFTs. That's Bloktopia. It's an upcoming gaming project in the metaverse that acts as a virtual skyscraper made up of 21 levels. This is to pay recognition to Bitcoin's 21 million maximum supply, and it's all powered by the Polygon network. Fast transactions and low fees. The skyscraper will act as a central hub and welcome everyone at all levels of crypto experience. Using your created avatar, you are free to explore this interactive world meant to be experienced in virtual reality. The native token BLOK is vital to the ecosystem, so you will be needing that coin, and token holders will be known as Bloktopians. This metaverse will be made of real estate blocks that can be purchased and governed by the BLOK token holders. More on that later. In the world of Bloktopia, your BLOK can be used to purchase items like NFTs and concert tickets. Kucoin also has a Metaverse office in Bloktopia that you will also be able to visit. As of the making of this video, Bloktopia is in its alpha stages with no official launch date yet. But let's talk about how it works anyway. Getting started. To enter Bloktopia, you first need to create a Bloktopia wallet. This wallet will act as a passport within Bloktopia and it will hold your BLOK tokens. After setting up your wallet, you can name and create your own personalized avatar. Places of interest. All Bloktopians will enter on level 1, making it have the largest foot traffic of the skyscraper. This level will be key to all users as it will contain cryptocurrency pricing information, a help desk, plus an agenda and a navigation area. Users can gain an overview of the events taking place during the day and register to participate. This level will be home to prime retail space where advertisers will pay a premium. And more on advertising later because that's another way to generate passive income within Bloktopia. Now let's just jump to the top. Floor 21, the top floor of Bloktopia, will be a luxury penthouse used exclusively for gaming, ranging from popular multiplayer games, engaging family-friendly games, to more casino-type games such as poker. There will also be an auditorium that will hold immersive and interactive events like concerts. Attendance will be encouraged by rewarding Bloktopians with the BLOK tokens, which is always nice. Other ways to earn BLOK. Reblok. Within Bloktopia, you can buy real estate, known as Reblok. On your Reblok land, you can open a storefront to sell NFTs or accept advertisements from companies to display their ads on your land. So if you own the land, you can use that to display advertisement. And if you do that, you will earn BLOK tokens in the process. Bloktopians can speculate on your property, and you can either resell it for profit or lease it out for passive income. You can also earn BLOK tokens through advertising called AdBlock. If you want to advertise in Bloktopia, you'll be doing it via AdBlock. A proportion of these advertising fees generated from AdBlock will be returned to Bloktopia token holders, so you are rewarded for being a token holder. That means you earn passive income as a token holder whenever someone is paying for ads. So whenever you see an ad in this metaverse, it could be benefiting you if you are a BLOK token holder. Currently, the game is still in alpha, but you can still stake your BLOK tokens to earn more passive income from the staking rewards. Number 2, Remark, coin RMRK. Remark is a set of NFT Legos. They're called Legos because they can keep being added to. That gives NFTs infinite extensibility. Remark is hosted on the Kusama blockchain, Polkadot's Canary network, without the need for parachains or smart contracts. Normally, you need smart contracts in order to send information across chains, but Remark works as a set of rules for how to interpret special messages submitted to the blockchain. These rules are called, you guessed it, remarks. Or remarks, however you want to say it. These messages can represent NFTs, token sales, polls, collaborative drawing programs, and even chat applications. How to use Remark. To interact on the Remark platform, you'll be using their native token, RMRK. It is a governance, staking, and collateral token launched on the Statement chain that allows for nested NFTs. Now, nested NFTs are able to be sent across different blockchains. You can think of this like wrapped BTC on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can wrap an asset and use it on other chains. Some people refer to NFTs as either 1.0 or 2.0. 1.0 meaning that it can only be bought and sold on the original blockchain, whereas 2.0 NFTs can be modified by adding to it. Using your Remark coins, you can send your NFTs through the Kusama relay chain to other blockchains. If you want to stay on Remark, you can just mint Kusama native NFTs on Remark's official marketplace called Singular. So let's think of the Metaverse application here. In a Metaverse, people and communities can own land like in the real world. Each plot of land is an NFT that can contain other NFTs. So, jumping in deeper, let's say Bob buys a plot of land. Then he buys a billboard NFT. Bob can send the billboard NFT to the land NFT. The land now owns the billboard while Bob owns the land. Once the billboard becomes visible in the metaverse, Bob can split the billboard into tokens and share it with the community. Now each person owns the billboard together. Once corporations figure out there are people in the metaverse, they're going to want to put their message on Bob's billboard. So then they will create NFTs with their messages, which then rewards the owners of the billboard. Corporations can fight each other for the ad space, while the community can collectively decide which ad to allow on their billboard and earn in the process. This is the community-governed virtual real estate management made possible by the Remark platform. Number 3, the Sandbox. The Sandbox is a PC game set in a virtual world like Roblox, where players can build, own, and monetize their gaming experience. This is all done on the Ethereum blockchain using the utility token SAND. Now, I know what you're thinking. On the Ethereum blockchain, gas fees must be crazy. Well, they would be, but through the clever use of ERC 1776, the Sandbox allows platform users to initiate transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, while transaction gas fees are paid by the platform, optimizing overall user experience. You can create your own avatar to access the Sandbox metaverse to explore various games, locations, and hubs. You might think of the game as a blockchain-based DeFi version of Minecraft. As a player, you can create NFT-based assets with Vox Edit. Once done, using the SAND token, you simply mint them to be used in-game or upload them to the marketplace to sell. Since your NFTs exist on the blockchain, you aren't limited to the inbuilt marketplace and are free to sell them on third-party exchanges. In the game world, players can also own land. Land is what it sounds like, a digital piece of real estate in the Sandbox metaverse that players can buy to build experiences on top of. Once a player owns a piece of land, the player will be able to populate it with games and assets. Multiple lands can be combined to form an estate. Already, some big estates have been created from companies like Atari, and even Snoop Dogg joined the fun. As you can imagine, just like the real world, property prices go up to nearby plots of land when a high-profile celebrity moves in. A total of 166,464 lands will ever be available, contained in a map that will form the Sandbox metaverse. While playing, you'll have to do everything from gathering materials to raise livestock to making products that will help you survive in the new world. The entire system is based on the premise that whatever you make belongs to you, allowing general audiences to learn about blockchain technology in an engaging way. Getting started. To jump into the Sandbox's metaverse, you'll first need to download the game, which is currently in alpha. On the official Sandbox website, navigate to the Create tab, and you'll see a download option for Game Maker. Game Maker is used for both creating and playing the games within the Sandbox. Once downloaded, simply unpack the zipped file and install the Sandbox. You'll need to sign up by creating a username and password. If you just want to check it out, don't worry, you don't need SAND tokens to interact in the world. The game is pretty intuitive. It doesn't require any coding or development experience to create your own assets. You can use their templates to get started or just create something new from scratch. To jump into a game, you need to click on the Drafts Gallery tab, find one that interests you, and click on it. And ta-da! You have now entered into the Sandbox metaverse. From here, make friends, try quests and challenges to earn SAND tokens, or show off your avatar and unique NFTs. The world is your Sandbox. Number 4. Vulcan Forged, coin name PYR. Vulcan Forged is both a game studio and ecosystem that specializes in NFT games. These are developed on Ethereum, Polygon, and Binance Smart Chain. That's to say, they are actively developing games with the metaverse in mind. Now, as for the token and the utility, the native token for Vulcan Forged is PYR, and it will play the role of the settlement medium, staking for privileges, and as a gaming utility token within the entire Vulcan Forged ecosystem. PYR is a deflationary token where on every PYR transaction, 10% will be sent to reward pools and 5% used to buy back and lock supply. The benefits to using PYR include discounted fees and prices on using PYR in the marketplace. Say you're playing a game in their metaverse and you want to buy some cool assets in the world directly from the person who created it. Well, if the creator allows settlement in PYR, they will also receive a discount on their fees, and you will also receive a discount on your purchase. Loyalty reward airdrops based on game activity. Play to earn. There are multiple incentives given to PYR token holders when you engage in the games you like. For example, if you are spending a specific time daily in a game, you are eligible for loyalty rewards, which will be given in PYR tokens via airdrop or direct token transfer. Getting started. First of all, you are going to want to make an account on vulcanforged.com. You'll need to link your Venly wallet. If you don't already have one, you can create one during the setup process. Now that you're logged in, you can play some of their in-browser games like Block Babies, Forge Arena, Vulcan Chess, and more. Depending on the game, you can play PvP or against bots. While playing these games, you are eligible to earn XP, rewards, and achievement through play-to-earn mechanics. Vulcanverse, Metaverse on Vulcan Forged. More games are on the way, including their main attraction, Vulcanverse. This will act as a metaverse as well as a massive multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG, with rich lore similar to World of Warcraft. Inside Vulcanverse, players can own NFTs, create their own quests and adventures, forage for NFTs, and battle against other players in the game, Vulcanites. From those 4 metaverses, let us know which one you think is best, or if we should have covered something else. Let us know in the comments. And if this video was helpful, please hit that like button. That helps this channel out. And if you are ready to get started on Kucoin, there is a referral link in the description for 20% off your trades. Now, if you want to learn more about other crypto stuff, check out these videos on the Explore Crypto sectors on the Kucoin YouTube channel. With that, this has been a Kucoin video.